What is up, everybody, and welcome back to another video. Now today, unlike my normal videos where I just do gameplay, which I know I should do more tutorials because they do a lot better on YouTube, today I'm going to be talking about a problem with competitive mode in Paladins. Now, if you want to find out what that is, stay tuned in the video. I'm going to be going through some of my ideas, some actual personal things that have been brought up on the Paladins forums a lot, some Reddit things, a lot of other things. It's going to be a lot of fun. So, the main thing is, okay, we look at our team here. We have a flank, a front line, and another flank. Now, not the best combination for our team to pick. I'm going to say that right now. But it does mean we do need a damage and a support. Now, Patro, he says be damaged, please. So, someone wants me to be damaged. So, I'm going to be damaged. I'm going to be Lian, because they have told me to be damaged. Now, this is quite a good way of showing it, but not the best. But what you want to do, see, there we go. They've picked Ying, which is brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. So they've actually done what you should do, but a lot of people don't. Now, what a lot of people do in the lobby is they say, like, oh, I'm Bomb King, I'm gonna be Torvald, I'm gonna be Cassie, you know, that kind of thing. And that's not how you should play competitive. You should play competitive. You should be a character or a champion that your team needs you to be. So if your team doesn't have a front line, you should be a front line. You should take that hit and be the front line for your team. If you don't, that's one of the reasons why I have a lot of different champions at different levels, because if my team, even I do this in casual, but it's not so important in casual. But in competitive, if my team need a front line, I'd be a front line. If my team needs support, I'll be a support. I'm not one of those people that just says, oh, I'm being Ying, I'm being Lian, I'm being Bomb King, because you shouldn't do that. You should be a champion that complements your team. So, you know, you should always be something that helps your team out. And yeah, and another really good thing, which we're going to get to when the game actually starts, because I realise this screen's a bit boring. So hold on, get a drink, do some cool stuff. I'll be back in a minute. Okay, another thing is if you're a front line, you need to play as a front line, and it really does get Paladins is one of those games that really does annoy me when people don't play their class. For instance, I really hate it when you have, for instance, you get two front lines or a team, you think you're going to do well because two front lines is a good combination, and then your front lines decide to start hunting people down. That's not what a front line's job is. A front line isn't meant to hunt people or flank people, or what I see a lot of front lines doing. They're meant to stay on the point and shield. That's a front line's job. Same as a support. They're meant to stay behind the front lines, healing the front lines, not going off and trying to kill people. I do understand that if you see someone who's really low on health, you are going to go after them, obviously, just to finish them off. But a front line or a support shouldn't go after a player just because, you know, they think they can go after them and kill them. They should only go after them if they've got really low health. Otherwise, there is completely no point, and it's really pointless. So yeah, that was like another quick thing that people should play their roles and not go and try and kill if they're not meant to kill, if that makes any sense whatsoever. But yeah, that's kind of that. Yeah, as you can see, this team that we've got right now is actually a pretty good team. So, you know, we could do pretty well here. There's another Cassie dead, so that's pretty good. So yeah, this team is actually playing quite well to, like, what we should do. But you know, like I said, stay on the point if that's your job. And if it's not your job, then stay out. As you can see, I'm a damage character right here, and I'm kind of hovering around the point. Now, the reason for that is because my ultimate, or not my ultimate, my legendary card I picked means so that my F movement, I can't remember what the actual skill was called, hits everyone in front of me, not just, you know, one character. So that's why I'm kind of hovering around here, so I have a good view of all of these people go through these windows. And also, so I'm close to my, you know, front line, so if they do need me, I can kill them. That's my aim, right, what I'm doing right here. Again, supports, obviously, stay on the point, stay behind your healers, which is what our Ying is doing here, which is really good. Of course, Ying's a bit squishy, so she just needs to make sure she doesn't get too much damage, but as she's doing right now, she's playing very well, which is nice. I can use my ultimate there to kill Inara, as you can see, because if you get a kill with your ultimate, it does recharge. See, Armakoa there went after that, whatever character it was, I didn't really 100% see. But that was alright, because they were on such low health that one hit from Makoa would probably finish the champion off. So I wasn't too, you know, too against that. And as you can see, I did get killed by Evie there, because I tried to obviously kill her, and I got kind of parted away from my team. And that's another thing, if you're a damage champion, any champion really, what I did there was wrong. Obviously it's a minor thing, it doesn't really matter, I was doing pretty well anyway, but you want to stay near your group, you want to stay, because if you're near your group, then people aren't going to focus on you as much because they've got your front lines, which have obviously extremely high health, and they're going to try and focus on them and killing them. So if you stay near your group, you've almost got your front lines to sponge any damage for you, so you don't have to take it, which is obviously a good thing. And I wanted to kill the other front line there, but they killed them too quickly, 12 out. So, you know, kind of almost wasted that ultimate, not really. It did still do some good stuff, but not exactly what I wanted it to do. But you know, as you can see now, staying with my Makoa, jumping into his shield when I can, obviously because that's gonna save me a lot of damage in the forerun. Backing off again a bit here because I am taking some pretty serious damage. But again, staying close enough that I can be within Ying's or try and be within Ying's field of healing. But of course, you don't want to back away too far from your team because you will get punished if they have a flanker, and especially as their Eevee is a decent flanker, and so is their Buck. So, you know, that's a problem. Or not their Buck. What am I talking about? Their Eevee. That's kind of what I was going for. Anyway, so yeah, it is. Competitive in Paladins is a difficult thing, you know. It does take a lot of, like, knowing what to do, when to do it, how to do it, but if you do it properly, you can win almost every game. And I get annoyed when my team don't do specific things because I like to think that I can do them fairly well, and I like to think I know...
So easy, motherfucker, so easy.
Yeah. I like to think that if, you know... I'm going to mute all these people. That's what I should have done. That's what I normally do every video. I like to think, you know, that if my team need a front line, you know, a healer, I'll be that champion and I'll play them decently well. So, you know, this is good. This is a good team. It's a good team. We're all playing what we should be doing, and it's doing pretty well. But not every competitive game goes like this, and that's why it annoys me, because then you lose loads of points because a lot of the time because of your team. Like, I did a video. I don't know when it will be up. It might be up. Don't know if it'll be up before this, but I played a game with Leon. I'll show you after this. I got 170,000 damage in competitive, and obviously got like 48 kills. Did insane, and lost because our front lines were trying to hunt down people and not stay on the front line, which is obviously their job. So it was obviously extremely annoying, and that's what happens when your team don't play their proper, you know, what they're meant to play, and it is frustrating. There's no doubt about that. But it does happen, I guess, and it's something that you have to deal with, but shouldn't have to, if that makes any sense. Later on in August, people theorise, it may be not in August, it may be another time, but you know, they're going to make a lot of changes to competitive high-res, and it will be really good. They're going to make it more, you know, more of a reason to rank, because they'll become mini-ranks. Instead of it being 3,500, you have to get to 4,000 to get Diamond. There'll be lots of mini-ranks, which will be a lot more useful, obviously, so that'll be really awesome. I'm really looking forward to that. I don't know what other changes they're going to make in terms of that, but it should be pretty cool nonetheless, of course. So I'm a damage champion now. I quickly went behind the borders with my team, just to try and obviously get rid of that Torvald, and we did do that, which is good. We're trying to get rid of this Nara here. We are getting slowed massively by Eevee's ultimate, or if that was her ultimate, I'm pretty sure it was. But yeah, you know, not a bad team. There's a nice headshot. Was that a headshot? I don't know. But it kind of seemed like it was. There was another one. So we're on a kill. All our team obviously on a massive killing spree, and our Makoa is wrecking this. So this is a good thing, because obviously our team are very good players. Had to reload at the wrong time, didn't I? There we go. Oh, it's one of our players got him anyway. So yeah, our team is a very good team. It's quite obvious from all our streaks. Not being cocky and saying I'm a good player. I'm saying pretty much Makoa is an amazing player, and our Buck and our Ying. We're doing really well here. Really, really well. I think I got that kill there, but I didn't get the point for it, which kind of sucks. Because I thought I would have done, but there you go. Okay, that Eevee is going to be a big problem for our team if no one finishes her off quick enough. So here we are. We're doing one of our totems to keep our healing up. Alright, here we go. Okay, we're getting wrecked by Eevee. Where the hell is Eevee? Oh, we nearly got rid of Eevee there, but obviously she has that ice beam thing where she just gets out the way of everything that comes towards her, which is a very, very powerful ability if you do it, of course. There's Cassie out of the game. We're going to roll in here, hopefully, get rid of Inara. There we go. And we're going to get rid of Torvald. Bust that shield, which is pretty much that ability's best use, is busting Torvald's shield, because it does that extremely well, as you can see. And 12 lads go down. Beautiful. We should easily win this thing now, if there wasn't another champion coming in here. But there we go. Victory. That's how you play Paladins competitive properly. Of course, the reason why Paladins competitive does annoy me a lot, here we go, top player, is because Obviously, if you're really amazing but your team is crap, you will lose. That is the end of it. So even if you play well, you will not necessarily win. And that's very annoying. A very annoying prospect, because of course it's not always your fault. That was a pretty cool shot, I must say so myself. But yeah, you know, it really does depend on your team. If you have good combination with your team, there we go. That was a good game. I'll just show you that one where I had the amazing damage thing and did really well. 29 kills. That's low for me. 29 is very low for me. But it was still a good game, obviously. Well, that didn't work very well, but yeah. That was technically quite low for me, 29 kills. But there we go. Did it give me all my level ups? I think it did. Alright, so if I show you my profiles and go history, as you can see, this one, Grover Support, I got loads of kills. I did loads of healing. If we go on details, I did a bunch of healing, as you can see, 81k, and we still lost. This one wasn't any of my fellow players' fault, so that one I can't blame on anyone else. That was just because the other team was good. But this one here, 170k damage. This one was 172k damage on competitive. I got, look at that, 41 kills. That was amazing. But again, the problem on this one is our healer. They chose Pip. Pip's not the best healer, in all fairness. He's good, but he's not the best. He's kind of like a damage flank healer all in one. So, you know, that was the kind of problem there. And this one, well, you can see the problem here. Our front line did not front line at all. So that was the problem there. Neither did this front line. This is what I mean. These two people tried to flank as front lines, and that's really not what you want to do. So, yeah. I hope this helped you guys. I hope this helped some of you get better at competitive, and I hope, you know, ice some things off, finish some things up, and yeah. Other than that, I will see you next time. Leave a like and subscribe. That'll be great, and thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.